we go. Hi, everybody, and thank you for joining us for the Winnie and Kat Show and Tell opportunity call. And I really, really appreciate your being here on the call. And the object of the webinar this evening or this afternoon, wherever you are, is to get to know each other. And we're going to let you know what is Winnie and Kat, who is Winnie and Kat as a company, what will we do for you, and how you can get involved. So those are the basics. Now, if whenever you have questions, feel free to type them in the question box. We'd like to hear from you, and this is anything goes. So ask away. It's important when you choose a company that you know who the people are who are involved, and that you know what you know about the company. So just feel free to ask us questions, and you can, when you have a question, go ahead and you can type it in the question box. And if we don't answer everything when we're on the call, we will certainly get back to you afterwards. So we've got a combination of stylists and guests on the call, which is great. One of the things I love about our team is that when we have opportunity events, stylists always show up. Whatever we do, we've got stylists who show up. This is an amazing team of connected women. So who is Winnie and Kat? What is our company? What do we do? So we are a direct sales fashion brand, and better yet, we are a fashion brand who sells through independent stylists. We're a direct sales company. We're a party plan company, and we sell knitwear that is made in the United States, made in Los Angeles and New York, and always sourcing for fabulous vendors. And we like to make our clothes by people we know. So that is who we are. And let me advance the slide. One moment. Slight technical difficulties here. I will get back to it. Okay. I have lost my advancement screen. I am sorry to keep you waiting here. Okay, I'm going to go to the other slide view. Excuse me one second. You would think that I don't do this every week. Okay, so Winnie and Kat, we're strong women. I'm Diane Prince, and I am the founder of the company. And I decided to name the company after two influential women in my life. My mother, Winnie, who's on the right, and my cousin, Kathy. This is actually me in my 80s picture on the left, little throwback Thursday. My cousin, Kathy, was my older cousin, and both of these women lost their lives early to cancer. And in my family tradition, we name our children after relatives who have passed, so that's why I wanted to name Winnie and Kat after women who embodied what we do here. What we do is we have an entrepreneurial community. As you probably know, because you're on this call, we're a new company, and we're still very, very ground floor, and we're growing at a very good rate. We're an organically grown direct sales company, so that means we started in my garage, and we just moved into an office. And things are really good. If you've been invited to this call by one of an independent stylist, and the stylists have been with the company for various points of time, from a year and a half to very recent. So I encourage you to ask questions, and also you can get not only I'm not going to be the one answering the questions, you can also ask the independent stylist about their experience. So when you do have questions, just go ahead and type them into the question box, and then I can call on you. And you can let me know if you have a microphone or not, if you can talk, or if not, you can just type the question into the box. So we are about self-growth and empowerment. And we do a lot at Winnie and Kat besides the cash. Besides the money that you can earn, we do a lot of team building, and maybe this might be a good point to ask one of the stylists to share what that means, what the self-growth and empowerment means. Who would like to share? I know Anastasia, you had shared a story with Tiff about that. I'm going to put you off of mute. I'm giving you a little warning. If you could, Anastasia, are you there?
I am here. Can you hear me?
Anastasia, just 1 minute because I cannot hear you, but I think, let me see if we can dial in and hear you. But I'm going to ask you, I think that everybody, can everybody hear Anastasia? Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
The self-growth and empowerment is just the beginning of what Winnie and Kat has done for me. But what I shared with Tiff today was actually something that was more.
Can everybody hear Anastasia? Oh, bummer. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hi, I'm sorry, I'm doing a sound check. Sometimes GoToWebinar is not fantastic. Could you all hear Anastasia? Can you hear me? Kinda. Okay, there was feedback. Okay, if you will all bear with me for just 1 moment, I'm gonna, okay. Anastasia needs to turn volume down a little bit. You know what? I am going to try to call back in on the telephone. If you could just hold and bear with us for just 1 moment, and maybe Anastasia, let me take you off of mute, and I'm going to see if you can talk, and then I'll dial in at the same time. So Anastasia, you have the floor, and I will be right back.
To do a direct sales company so that I could be home for my family. And I never really understood the impact of what being home for my family meant until this past couple weeks when my older brother had a major surgery and is the next several weeks with me driving him to appointments 3 times a week. And my daughter broke her wrist last weekend. So she's now with appointments, and we've just started high school sports, so practices. So this morning, as I'm driving my kids everywhere, my daughter said, "Thanks, Mom. I appreciate you being home, and I love that you can do this." And it just really kind of struck me that this is exactly why I'm doing this. You know, and my brother who said, "Oh, I hate that you have to do this for me." And I really love the fact that I'm able to play taxi service. You ask me in 6 months if I'm doing it all the time, I might not, but I love being able to help and be able to give to my family my time as well as other things. But the funniest that I shared with Tiff was that, and some of the people that follow me on Facebook know, yesterday my daughter and her friends were playing in the office, and they were playing that they were Winnie and Kat employees, and they actually made Diane, they were interviewing Diane on the phone, their pretend Diane prince, to see if she was qualified to be a stylist, and the questions that they were asking and the answers they were giving and their scheduling was just really fascinating to know that my daughter is paying attention to what I'm doing, even though I'm not talking about it, and it really is empowering for her. And she's just growing up to be such a strong woman because of the example that she's getting. So aside from the connections and the people I've met with companies, I'm getting great response from my family too.
Thanks, Anastasia. We're back. Anastasia, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Okay, good. All right, I think you're back. So thank you for sharing, Anastasia. We might get back to you. And else has any questions. Okay, so, and sometimes with GoToWebinar, sometimes when you dial in on the phone, you lose the audio connection. So while we're looking for other solutions, just stay with us, please. Thank you. Okay, and we're a fashion brand made in the U.S., as I said. We do super comfy knitwear. You're seeing a lot in the news now about how comfort wear is so popular, and that's what we do. We simplify women's wardrobes with our collection. And alrighty, so next, Oh, and I have a little reminder to like us on Facebook. When you like us on Facebook, you're gonna get a good feeling for the company and who the stylists are with different pictures, and get to meet some of our stylists. We offer, what will we do for you? It's all about what you want at Winnie and Kat. And we have mentorship. We really believe in mentorship. And you get your mentorship in different ways. First of all, you'll have a sponsor. So if you've been invited to this call by an independent stylist and you're going to join her team, she will mentor you. We also have mentoring on different levels. We have mentoring from the home office with Tiff. Say hi, Tiff.
Hello, hey guys.
Tiff is our independent stylist liaison here at the home office, and Cheney. Cheney, can you say hi? Hi. Cheney says hi from her desk over there. Cheney's watching the webinar, making sure it all works from her desk. And you see, you've got the mentorship from us, and as Anastasia typed in, an amazing friendship, and you also get cross-team mentorship and help. So we know that we're building this company together, that the strength of one team is the strength of all teams, and we really have that that spirit with our company. And we have fun. You know, it's simple stuff. We're selling clothing to women, which is you know, that's what we do. So we have a lot of fun while we're doing it. And we even have a training about how to have fun parties. Fun is one of the most precious commodities of the 21st century, and so we want our hostesses to have a lot of fun as well. So so we do too, and money, of course. We all want the money, right? And we offer with our products and our price points and our average sales at parties, we offer a way where you can really have control over what you're earning, especially as far as your personal sales go. We pay 25% commission on your personal sales. That can go up to 30% as you sponsor and have bonuses, and then there's a lot of other bonuses. There's a lot of other sponsoring bonuses. Oh, no, I mean, it goes up to 30% when you're a power seller, when you sell over $3,000. Our average party sale is over $1,000, and so that's a way that you can kind of do the trunk show math to figure out what you can make from the get-go on your own personal sales, and then lots of bonuses on the team. We're not going to go into every single detail on this call because I'm only going to keep you for 30 minutes, but ask your questions, and then also we're really happy to do private calls afterwards and answer any specific questions you might have. But feel free to ask questions, and when you don't ask questions, I just assume I'm doing a really, really awesome job. So, but anyway, and come motivated. So that means that we will support you as much as you want to be supported, and we will offer you the training, we'll offer you the mentorship, we'll offer you the business supplies, you know, everything that you need to get set for success, your website, and then the motivation. And you know, we do some different activities and figuring out your why and helping you with that. And but I'm looking for women who want to build the company. This is my company. This is a you know, ground floor company, and we all at the home office work really hard and have a ton of fun, and we're all working really hard to really grow this business and to grow something amazing. So so yeah, motivation is awesome. Motivation is key. And Winnie and Kat Stylists, who's that? And it's yeah, it's a lot. One of the stylists typed it, it's hard to work to share a new company and be successful, but so worth every effort you put in. It's true. I mean, we just posted something on our Facebook about I posted a video about Stella and Dot and where they are right now, and you know, that was 10 years ago that they started, and they're almost $1 billion company. And we're going to be there too because we're on the same path. You know, if you look at our histories, we are going in that same direction. and sales are on the same trends. And so, you know, just if you think about what you could do now if you were there 10 years ago. And I think that you'll find with clothing that, well, why don't I, you know, let me have a style. I'm going to stop talking for a minute. You know, maybe Jennifer, let me ask you, Jennifer, if you're free to talk. Jennifer, Jennifer Mazer?
I'm here. Oh, here I am.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Nice to hear your voice.
Thank you. You too.
So can you share, Jennifer, what it's like to sell clothing? Because I know you've sold some other direct sales in other companies. What is it like to sell clothes?
Clothes are wonderful to sell because every woman loves clothing. Our clothes are so different. The first thing, obviously the biggest thing, is it is made in the United States, and people love that about us. The other thing they love is that it's so comfortable. It's so easy to take care of. It goes with so much that you already have. It mixes, it mingles. It's wonderful. It travels well. It really and truly sells itself. It's that nice. It's that easy care that people love. They love that it's, like I said, it's made here. And it's fun. A lot of women don't like to try things on in the dressing room in a department store. They'd rather try it on with their friends in their house or their friend's house. And it makes it also that much more intimate, if you will, with your friends. It's fun. You're not bothered by a saleswoman, you know, running around the store with you, asking if everything is okay, or waiting for a dressing room. It's just so much nicer, and there isn't any, we have no competition, unlike other direct sales companies that do, whether they're a little different than somebody else. They still have a lot of competition. Our price points are amazing compared to, there is no other clothing company out there like us, but other clothing companies, the prices are not like ours. And that's another thing that people do love about us, too. These our price points are great for the quality and being made here.
Well, thank you, Jennifer. I always appreciate talking to you and your enthusiasm. Thank you so much. And
thank you.
I might call back on you later. Thank you for
Sure.
being available. Okay, we've got some other questions. Talking about our payment plans. Thanks for that question, Olga. We do have a unique offering with Winnie and Kat where we are able to offer 60-day payment plans for your kids. And some of our, you might be surprised if you get that you will often get credit. It's a 60-day plan, and the way that it works is that you can either set up to pay weekly, 2 monthly payments, or 60 days. And basically, we work with a new company that's backed by venture capitalists, and it's it's all they want to give money away because they want to grow they have a lot of money and they want to grow their business. And so when we get to know about you, and we can call and tell them about you, we have been known to work some. Cheney just worked some magic yesterday, so I encourage you to ask about that too, if you'd like information on financing your kit. I had another question, and thank you, Olga, for that. And this one's from Lisa. Is every garment truly made in the USA? Is any part of the manufacturing process outsourced abroad? Everything is made and manufactured in the United States, and it's either here or in Los Angeles, which is near where we are, or in New York. And we use so we use people who we know, and tour the factories as well, and would invite any stylists to come and tour the factories too. So thank you for that question. I appreciate that. We had just one note on that is we did have one collection last summer. So we started here, and then we did one production run in China that was also ethically made. You know, it was a certification called RAP certified, that basically they use the same labor laws as we do.
And it just was, I kept on sourcing here. I thought it would be more efficient to manufacture in China, and just kind of tried it out. And frankly, like a lot of people, feel like you have to go to China, and we hadn't gotten much satisfaction with our vendors here, but we kept on sourcing, and now we just have fabulous vendors. Our quality is amazing, and a lot of one of our biggest designer manufacturer suppliers is a mother-daughter Korean-American business partnership here in downtown LA. So those are the kinds of manufacturers we use. And then, so here's how you do it. Here's how you can take action right now to get involved. You get matched with a stylist. So if you don't have an independent stylist, that's okay. We can match you with someone, and you can even, if you wanted to talk, make sure that that's the right person for you, then that's good too. So let us know if you have a stylist already, and if not, that's okay. We can match you. Pick your kit, and you can see our kits. They will be on the website soon. They're right now on the Winnie and Kat Facebook. It's Winnie and Kat /social selling, and there's pictures of our business kits there. The Business Builder Kit is $649, and that includes over $1,500 in clothing. And then you can also choose the Starter Kit option. That's $199. The difference is the amount of samples that you get, the amount of clothes. And then you plan your parties. You start thinking about everyone you know, and you start putting some practice parties on the books, and you get training. We have you have immediate access to our stylist forum, which is training and lots of other resources that are going to be helpful for your business. And there's a link down at the bottom that's winnieandkat.com/join. And when you join now, when you join while supplies last and before Labor Day, you get, besides your fall Amber Waves kit, you're also going to get the product from spring and summer. So it is an amazing deal. You're basically getting 2 kits for 1, and it's that's while supplies last. And with the stylists who have been with us for more than 1 season, it's really fun because you're going to want to wear Winnie and Kat. We simplify your wardrobe, and it's great to have as you build up your collection. That's really great, and it is an awesome deal. Okay, do you provide a rack for display for parties with a new stylist kit? Thank you again for your question, Lisa. Why don't I have a stylist answer that question? Lori, I'm gonna, if I can, may I ask, Lori, are you there? Can you hear us, Lori?
Yes, I'm here.
Hey, Lori. So how does that work?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yes, we can hear you. How does that work with the display rack?
Okay, the display rack, I have, we actually are responsible for getting our own, and I've done quite a bit of research on the racks and have tried out several, and I've actually found the best rack is at Bed Bath & Beyond, and it's a very portable rack that breaks down. It breaks down into a flat, very easy to carry piece that you can make going in and out of trunk shows very simple. And that's something that's really important, is we want to make this business look as easy to duplicate as possible. So the less hassle it is to carry things in and set up the rack of clothes and carry the clothes in, the better. So I found this rack at Bed Bath & Beyond, and it's $59. And if anyone's interested, I will send you the link to get it.
Okay, great. Thanks a lot, Lori. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
And there's different, like sometimes I even use a rack from Target. You know, I just get, like Tip was just saying, what do you say, Tip?
I got a rack. It's just a cute little white aluminum rack or whatever, and it was $12. And I had 2 of them, and they pop apart. I would have loved to have invested in the one that Lori's talking about. I know that one. I, at the time, just wanted to put all my money into the clothes, and I also wanted, like Lori's talking about, the best thing you can do for your business is to make it easy and to just have fun with it. So it's whatever works for you. What worked for me was to be able to brag about, yeah, I bought these racks for $12 at Target, and you know, I had 2 of them, and And someday I had it in the plan to invest in the other rack, and at the time it just wasn't there. And then I was happy to join the home office. So I never invested in that great rack that you're talking about, Lori, but I did have my eye on that one.
Yeah, it's good. Lori's displays always look awesome.
Yeah,
and then Anastasia says she uses a large rolling suitcase and puts clothes on hangers, wheel it right in. One of the things we like to do is just make it one trip to the car, just make it super easy. So, and then another question about the website. Yes, it includes your kit. Either kit that you purchase includes your website, which you get immediately right when you join. Okay, do stylists find that their business is easy to duplicate and party guests and hostesses are thrilled to join their team? Okay, who would like to answer that one? Let me know if you'd like to answer that question, and I might call on you if you're being shy. Okay, so the question is, do stylists find that their business is easy to duplicate and party guests and hostesses are thrilled to join their team? Let's see, who shall I call on? How about Mary? All righty. Mary, are you in a place where you can talk?
Hello.
Hey, Mary. How you
Yes, I'm good. How are you?
Great, great. So, so Mary, our party guests and hostesses thrilled to book and join your team?
Yeah. Yes, they are. Once you get in front of people and you have those clothes out and they're trying them on, and you've got women like practically getting naked trying on all these clothes, and then they hear about the opportunity. It's an easy thing to do, very easy.
All right.
That, like someone said before, the clothes sell themselves, and then the opportunity, they're all about it.
Yeah, nice. Okay, thanks, Mary. Thanks for sharing.
Nope.
Does anyone else have anything to add about that? Anastasia? Anastasia, you're back on the hot seat.
Yeah, my first several parties were really frustrating because my parties went so well and everybody loved it that my hostesses decided to join my team instead.
I know.
So sometimes it's too easy.
I know. Anastasia complained that everyone joins her team instead of having parties. So, cool. All right, thanks, Anastasia. And just so our guests know where the and if you can type in when you're to our guests where you live, I would love to hear that. If you're not a stylist, if you are a stylist, I know where you live. and just so you know too, so Anastasia's in Michigan. The woman you heard from, Elizabeth's on the call, but I haven't gotten to yet. Jennifer is. Oh yeah, I know you know where I live too. Jennifer is in South Carolina in Charleston. Lori's in Charleston too. Mary's here in Los Angeles. Did I say Elizabeth's in Austin, Texas? And Olga, South Carolina too. Sheila is in Arkansas. And so we've got stylists all over the country ready to go. So that's it. So that's are there any other questions? I'm happy to answer more questions. I know the stylists are here, and the stylists are here to answer questions after the call. And we're going to post this as well, so you can share it if you like, if you want to hear it again, or please share with anybody else if you want to bring someone on board with you. That's always really fun to bring team members right along with you. And let's see, one more question. We're only in the United States. We're not in Canada yet. We are only in the U.S. And we do have stylists in Hawaii, not Alaska or Puerto Rico yet. We are in Saipan too, in the U.S. territory, Saipan. So we can certainly do Alaska and Puerto Rico as well. And it's a great way. Anastasia just commented, it's a great way right now to join because some of the items that you're going to get in that Zima Sunset, the spring sample kit, are on sale. So that's another way to introduce the company. We also have an awesome hostess rewards program
And your hostesses can bank product. They can bank rewards. So anyone who has parties now can bank for, you know, whatever. They can keep their rewards as credit. And then any parties that are booked from your parties, the hostess gets $50 credit when she shops at all of those parties. So, Tiff, is there anything you wanted to add?
No, I think, yeah, going into the fall, I mean, the fall is such a great time, and so what a great time to join now and get your Zuma Sunset Kit while it's available and get that fall kit, and then, I mean, it's like built-in momentum coming up, so it really is a fun time to join, and yeah, I mean, we're ready to help you. We're ready to get to know you and celebrate all your successes too.
And I would love to share. I noticed that, and I know Elizabeth and Marcy are on the call too. I was going to ask Elizabeth's in Texas. She just moved back from California. Elizabeth? I'm going to ask you when I take you off of mute what your experience is selling at parties and how the training helps you. Can you? Well,
she's unmutable. I will say that Elizabeth has a great party. She does really fun games, and everybody has a blast at her parties.
We could not unmute you. I don't know why, but Marcy, if you're there. Marcy, are you there?
Mm-hmm.
Can you talk, Marcy? That's okay. Sometimes I put people on the spot, and they don't always have microphones. But Marcy has been doing. Marcy also made like 2 examples of Elizabeth. Oh, Marcy's mic doesn't work. Okay. Elizabeth moved from California to Texas. Marcy moved from Arizona to Chicago, and just her business is really taking off. Does awesome, like over $1,000 shows. And so it's really it's a business that you can travel with too. So are there any other questions before we let you go for the evening? Okay, if not, just let us know after the call. Talk to your stylist. Lori said as a stylist, it's fantastic to always have something to wear. Yeah, absolutely. It's you know, for your customers too. One of the things I love, I just did a tour over the summer, being at parties when the party guests walk in wearing Winnie and Cat. That's awesome. That's really fun because women are fans of our clothing. They love it. You're never going to want to take it off. So thank you, everybody. Thank you. Oh, yeah, wait, Tiff has one more thing.
One last thing I want to say, too, at the home office, when we get leads in and either we don't have someone close by in the area or we don't have someone active, we are looking to give leads to active stylists. So we would love to have you join and help you grow your business as you help us grow this company. And it's just, that's part of what's so exciting for us is to hand these leads out and get excited for you guys and help you guys build your business.
Yeah, yeah. All right, well, thanks, Tiff. Cheney, anything to say from over there? No, Cheney has nothing to say.
There's a little note.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much, and let us know any questions that you have. Oh, wait, earning, yes. Of course, there's a lot of ways to earn, and just let us know. Free clothes, earning money. All right, everybody. Have a great night, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Bye.